everybody, I'm Paintbrush Tales PPT, Paint, whatever you want to call me. I'm an art and variety streamer over on Twitch. Today I want to take a look at the tutorials on Clip Studio Paint, which is my drawing program of choice. I'm a art student in college, that is my major, and I'm going into digital media. So this is kind of what I do, hopefully. Yeah, and I wanted to look at the tutorials, see if they're any good. I've never used them before, but I really think they're interesting, and it's a cool feature that they add, especially for beginners to the program, right? As you can see, you can just go over to the side, click on Essential Tutorials, and it pulls up the Clip Studio Tips page. You have tutorials for just how to use it on each device, whatever one you have, and then you have this section. You can click on just what you want to draw. Today we're going to be taking a look at the character art, because that's what I want to work on today. I'm going to click on View More right there, and it's going to pull up like a list, right? And you can sort by either official licensed Clip Studio Paint tutorials, or tutorials that are made by just people who use the program, right? Today I'm going to be looking at the official tutorials just because I want to see what they have to offer, see what they're putting out there, what is representing the program, right? I actually went through them earlier, and there's a lot of really cool ones. There's painting, line art, perspective, just basically how to use the program, right? But I did see one that I picked out. It is this one right here. The concept art, because that is something that I want to do, and I think it's really cool. And it's the tutorial itself is really simplified. You have just the basic steps, lots of imagery that shows you what they're doing, and I think it's really good. So we're going to go through, we're going to be doing that. I am going to be using a character generator to give me ideas, so I can actually try to work with concept art that's not my original idea, to give myself a little challenge while following the tutorial. I'll be explaining the steps to you guys, and link down below this tutorial, materials that I'm using, stuff like that. So if you guys want to check it out yourself, you totally can. Alright, so I just searched character generator drawing, and this is the first result that I got, and we're just going to use it. So I want to draw a human, so let's do that. Draw a smelling human who is short and lanky, with long, coiled black hair, brown eyes, a pale skin tone, and pimples. They love karate, they want to venture, but are afraid of falling in holes. Well, I don't know if I can incorporate that in concept art. We'll try. I think, okay, very interesting. That's a challenge, for sure. Okay, this is really cool. Again, this is going to be linked down below. Alright, let's get back to doing this. Let's get started. Alright, as you can see that this is the tutorial, and you can see all the steps and the images laid out. Steps are as follows: sketch, refine sketch, line art, color, render. Here I am starting the sketch. This is me just getting the ideas out. You can see that I drew the anatomy in myself. I don't normally do that. I normally use the Clip Studio Paint anatomy stuff. I probably should have here. You can see that I'm struggling with it a little bit. I am glad I got the practice though. That was very good, and I'm glad that I did that. This is a very heavy and trust the process. As you can see, I'm playing around with the idea a lot, and this is right about where it starts to take shape, but the end piece does not look anything like this. Please trust the process. Right here, I am cleaning up the lines, just getting the idea more solid. I'm not doing the line art yet. This is making the idea clearer. This is also about where it became less Bruno from Encanto and more serious black mixed with a stinky Boy Scout, which, you know, kind of fitting. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up the lines, and I'm flipping the canvas back and forth to see all my mistakes, which is a really good trick, and I think everyone should do it. And now I'm starting the line art. I really like my line art here. I think it's very flowy, not stiff, which is a problem that I struggle with a lot, is keeping all of my lines very stiff. Yeah, I'm just cleaning everything up. You can even see I'm still moving stuff too, which is very important in this stage to make sure it's looking right. You still want to flip it back and forth. Why did I stop? Anyway, I don't know what that was. Yeah, I'm just cleaning everything up, getting all the lines in the face right, putting those pimples in, very important part of this character design for sure. The hair got some wispies, I do take that away later. It didn't look quite right with the color. Every Boy Scout, mixed or serious black, needs their sash with all the badges, of course. Gotta get that right. Face scruggle. Perfect for Stinky Boy. This prompt is really funny, I think. right here I am starting the color. I'm starting with a dark background and a light base for the actual thing so I can create a clipping mask over it, which is what the tutorial says to do. It is so it makes it easier to render and you're not going outside the lines, which makes the coloring in the long run faster. Yep, see, I'm taking those wispies away. Here I'm starting the highlights and stuff. In the hair I'm rendering with a oil paintbrush rather than the flat colors I originally used. I'm going in highlights first, then shadows, back to highlights, back to shadows. Yep, all those shadows. Highlights in the hair, I do turn the opacity down on this layer right here. And I'm doing the face stuff. This is where the character really started to come to be the personality, where I was doing all this. See, I'm coloring those elbows, very important. I do shade in blue, which is a trick that I think everyone should try to do at some point. And about right here, I am adding the glow that the end of the tutorial includes for the robot, but I'm adding it to the elbows because it's funny. Well, alright, here's the drawing, and I think it was really fun. That tutorial was really good to follow. Very simple, and a lot of steps in videos that visualize it rather than just saying it, and I think a beginner would be really, really helped by that tutorial. That generator as well, that was really fun to do. Gave me an idea that I definitely would not have come up with on my own. If you have Clip Studio, go look at those tutorials, and even if you don't, I'm pretty sure there's a free trial if you just want to look through that. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you want to see more stuff like this, if I should follow another tutorial from another one of those categories, you know, maybe not just character art. That could be fun. But yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Peace out.